No. Hey guys, I just got some really sad news today, so instead of being sad about it and moping, I'm gonna go to Universal. This is part of my 3-day pass that I have, and it ends today, so what better day than to do it right now. I'm gonna go to Islands of Adventure because I came here for my birthday a couple weeks ago and I rode practically everything else. I still have to ride Hulk, and I have to ride Spider-Man, and I have to ride Doctor Doom. And we're gonna do Doctor Doom first because it's 25 minutes, it's the shortest. But also, I love those kinds of rides. So I'm excited. We need to see if it's good or if it needs some. I might stop for that on the way out for sure. Part of the reason why I decided to come today is also because of the TikTok I saw, and she was saying that because Epic Universe open, ain't nobody here. And I decided, let me look at the times. Homegirl was right. Ain't nothing larger than an hour right now. I'm going on everything I can. The longest thing here is 10 minutes, 5 minutes. The longest thing here is 60 minutes is Hagrid's. Everything else is short. Yeah, I know that I meant to be here because I just asked about single riders because I was in the line and the line was 35 minutes. And she was like, oh, not today. And then she let me into this first line. She was like, you can go. See, like, when you don't wallow in your despair sometimes, like, you get looked out for, I'm telling you. Woo! That was great. Woo! Okay. Yo, that was a fantastic start. That was a fantastic start. I would give that an 8 out of 10. Right out the back. The only reason why it's not a 9 is because I wasn't swinging around. I didn't have the web, so that's the only reason why it's not. Next thing we doing is right here. Are you joking? Let's go. Oh my gosh. Ooh, the energy over here. This is so well designed. I'm really vibing with this. It looks just like the Batman series. The animated series. Look at that. Alright, we are leaving Hulk without riding it. Only because like it said 25 minutes and then it jumped to 45. And Hagrid is only 40, bro. So, and I would rather wait for Hagrid for 40 minutes than wait for this for 45 minutes. It's gonna be short at the end of the night. So we're just gonna go and we're gonna do the other one instead. I'm also hungry, so we're gonna go eat too. That is really impressive, honestly. They got the griffin. You can't see it, but the griffin is over there too. It's very impressive. Love Universal for it. So excited. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I have finished riding Doctor Doom. And that was officially the very last thing I needed to ride here. So I've ridden everything in this place besides like Dr. Seuss. Which I might ride, but not today. Got my Cinnabon. And when I tell you, everybody today has been so kind and open and receiving toward me today. Just total strangers talking to me. There was this group of girls that were there on their field trip today, and they were in the line at Hagrid's, and they've never ridden it before. And I was just saying, you know, they were scared, and we were just chatting, and it was just the sweetest thing. We were talking and just chatting for so long that one of the girls asked if she could ride with me. I was like, of course, girl. And they ended up having a great time, and me too. But literally every single line I've been in has been less than 15 minutes. The longest line I had today was probably Hagrid's, and it said 60 minutes. Did not wait 60 minutes for Hagrid's. Whew! If this is what Epic Universe is gonna be like, please, the loudest, because I love the shortness. for my last thing today, because I'm tired now. I've been shaking and hitting and all this stuff. My last thing today is gonna be the mummy, because it's my favorite. And I hope that the men are outside, because I would love to see them. She was here? She was here? When? Alright, we're gonna ride Mummy. And I might do these minion rides around here too, because I haven't ridden any of these. Because the wait was super long. I'm not trying to wait forever. But it's only 10 minutes for, I think, both of them. So we might. We'll see. I might do these first and then go do Mummy and then leave. But we'll see. Wow, that was a great day at Universal. I'm so glad I went instead of sitting in my room just wallowing, because even though I'm tired, I'm happy and I'm tired. I made a difference. So before I munch down on this food that I got and literally knock out, I want to talk about everything that I noticed throughout this entire day about Universal and just what I appreciated, because I am a production major, so I have I feel like I have a deep eye for art and just the use of detail, etc., etc. And I wrote down some stuff in my phone to talk about, because I wasn't trying to talk about it in the line. But what I love about Universal the most and what is their ability to create experience in rides. Spider-Man, Transformers are just the top of the iceberg when it comes to what I'm talking about. When you go into these places, you get to put on glasses and you're just sitting, but the interaction between the screen and you is so close together that you genuinely feel like you're there. And there's an attention to detail that Disney does bring to the table that I've always enjoyed, because I have been able to go to Disney for a while, but Universal is a different kind. You know, there are things in the movies that you'll see, there are things that are just for the part that you'll see, and all of it comes together in a very beautiful way. Obviously, Disney is like a $1 trillion company, 4 parks, that stuff is always going to be popular. But Universal has thrill, Universal has intensity, Universal has all of that stuff. And it's wonderful. I absolutely adore Universal, because that is what I want. I'm 22 years old, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a cutesy ride. I'm looking for a thrill, thrill me, And Universal does it so well. And that, on just the top of all of the detail that they bring, what I really appreciated, not today, but what I appreciated when I went, was how in most of the rides they will have their show or their movie playing in the ride or in the line. And that is just the best thing I feel like you could ever do, because you're adding to the atmosphere just by putting on the show. Love that stuff. So I just deeply appreciated how Universal is able to create that balance of technology and interaction with the rider, and it's just amazing. People regardless of the ride, the people today were so sweet, and it's just man, oh man, dude, when you have a disappointment that happens in your life and you're feeling sad, you're feeling that disappointment, you get to choose, okay, what am I gonna do from this point on? Am I gonna sit here and wallow and be sad, or am I going to accept that that's what happened and pat myself on the back and go do something and go make up some time and grow a little bit, or enjoy this day? I enjoyed today because I went out and I did this, And you can do that. You know, you don't have to just choose to wallow. If you get a rejection, understand that rejection is direction. It's just redirection. That's all rejection is. Yes, I was disappointed because I didn't get the opportunity that I wanted, but I'm not upset like past that initial point because I know better is coming. And it'll always come. It'll always be like that. There's never going to be a point in my life where I'm just going to stop because nothing is, everything is over. If that were the case, I'd be gone. I would literally be gone. Like, I would be off the planet, bro. Like, and the older I get, the more that I actually interact with rejection, the more that I actually, experience it, the more I see, okay, it's just redirection. Because when I tell you, I got the news, I went to Universal, had the best day. Everybody was open and, receiving and just kind. And I got so many, like, things that, excuse me, that, I wouldn't have gotten, like, if I was thinking, oh, woe is me. I was thinking, okay, well, today's still going forward. Today's still moving. There are still opportunities. And when I tell you, like, first of all, every single line was short. And I'm telling you, like, every single worker I talked to, they were like, you can go. Do you understand? Because it's not, I'm not claiming this rejection as a closed door. I'm not claiming that. What I claim is, okay, that is a door that closed, okay. There are 18 more doors for me. And the world shows that to me, But I am pooped. And I'm so grateful I was able to bring you guys along with me on this solo diary kind of vibe that I'm doing. I'm probably going to keep doing these. And I'm going to eat my food and truly sleep. So, I'll have a great day, have a great night. And remember that the rejection is simply redirection. Leave it at that. Okay? Don't even add more feeling to that.